My name's Dale Wall. I am an American currently living in Nice, France. I've been programming for 3 years now, data science projects, some script automation, natural language processing, and visualizations for reporting. This will be my first time programming an app or programming in Java or really doing any sort of front-end user interface type of work. Um, Basically, I wanted to take a card game that I play with some of my friends, a conversation starter game, and turn it into something I could carry around in my pocket. That quickly evolved into an app that could take any sort of deck of cards and use that to for whatever you need. So card decks, aptly named, title in progress. First page, when you start up the app, it takes a CSV file and some image resources that were installed with the app and creates a SQL database with cards, decks, categories that then it'll be querying to fill out. This is the last deck that was played, or in this instance, it's just the default deck. I used a regular playing card deck to kind of build it out. Clicking on the cards flips it over, back and forth. Next card brings you to the next card. Last card, back to where you were. Pretty simple. The UI does change depending on whether cards have fronts or backs, and unnoticeably so if they don't have any images and they're just text. It can do either. If you want to choose a deck, this is your library, essentially. It's a recycler view with a grid layout. So you can just open up different decks. Cool. Clicking now will just advance you to the next card because there's no back to these cards. And then, yeah, so these came with it. This little floating point button opens up a new recycler view. It's actually querying a JSON file that I hosted on GitHub. That's essentially a library of decks that I've already created. It just contains their name. It has category and descriptions if I want to add filter or search features later. And then URLs pointing to where the decks are actually located. They could be anywhere. If you wanted one of these decks, you just click it. It now downloads it, downloads the images, and it updates your SQL database with cards. So now it's been downloaded. These are just French verbs because I'm in France learning French. And, these are flip cards, so good use of it to, have flip cards in your pocket and practice on the train or whatever. It could be used for other things like trivia. So that's really essentially what it was designed to do. Next step, I really want people to be able to create their own decks because that's why I built it, so I could create decks that I wanted to do. But I think that'd be a good feature, and it'd be relatively easy to just have you updating your SQL database. Right, well, that's my app. Thank you very much.